дорогие друзья! Всем привет, дорогие друзья! С вами Низони, и сегодня мы продолжаем прохождение игры под названием Депония. Собственно, люди, как вы помните, я вам обещал вчера показать ролики. Подождите, где они тут у меня? Ну то что мне прикажете делать? Давайте-ка мы сохраним нынешнюю игру. На всякий случай. Но придется играть без настроек. Ну, так как в конце прошлой серии все-таки прошел обучение, то просто пропустим его в этот раз. О!
They came out of nowhere. With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards.
Organonets.
They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky.
Интересно мне, что это за престолик к Элизиуму.
And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up.
Ну да.
Contacted her fiancé. And took her to the lower Ascension station. Only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon. And Argus, his right hand.
Правая рука помощник.
They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant. And they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world.
Мне интересно, они так засрали планету? Настолько сильно, то бишь, как они могли это сделать? Хотя...
But they had failed to reckon with the one.
Это такой звук «пяу», когда этот...
He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
Мне просто очень нравится этот эффект. У меня в прошлой серии это глюкало, но теперь мы посмотрели это полностью, можно сказать. Вот так и должно быть. Ба-ба-бап.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but...
Почему звук пропал?
So listen up. Da 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 da.
Короче, я почти ничего не помню. О, да.
You're being pathetic
Тоже лагает.
again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to the lampshades room. Order some anodons gone. Didn't I explicate it? I still not persuaded. Stress growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember deponia, self-sacrifices and blood gushed. Now I have to start all over again. To start all over again.
Блин, игра, ну за что ты так со мной? Почему лагаем? Хаос на бутылке. Кстати, да, единственно будет 3 части, а потом еще и 4-я будет. Погодите. Почему я голоса не слышу? Или это какие-то проблемы у меня? Давайте так попробуем. Что есть? Игра, я не понял, почему в тебе голоса нету? Почему звука нету? Подождите. Речь на полную. Музыку шуточка. Ну-ка, я сейчас просто перезапущу депонию. Так, окей, я снова здесь. Ну-ка, продолжить. Ну, естественно, надо немного не поотвечать, сместиться в рамки. Так.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Дурак!
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
I hope your young friend doesn't get too close to my John Thomas. The poor thing is so small and fragile.
Don't worry. The Rufus I know loves animals. He wouldn't harm the pretty little head of your John Thomas.
Ё-моё.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
Мне жалко птичку. Куда? Бедная птичка. Давай мы закроем ящик. Все, мы ничего не трогали. Только.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
Дурень, мог бы просто ее поднять немного.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
То, что происходит на заднем фоне, вот что он может натворить. Что делать? Скатерть.
Well, I still have my doubts. That Rufus looks to me like an arsonist.
You know what they say? No doubt burns so hot that it can't be extinguished with a wet tablecloth.
But my tablecloth is as dry as a bone. It would set the whole place on fire in the blink of an eye.
Oh, Grandma, that's just a saying. No one here is going to set anything on fire.
Блин, мне что-то так нехорошо. Так, стой.
And are you sure he knows what he's doing? He looked to me as though he's too stupid to push a button.
Appearances are deceiving. Rufus is a tinkerer, like me. He is perfectly familiar with every type of machine.
Вот именно на ты. Так, где здесь кран? Здесь как-нибудь кран достать можно. Ладно, пока вроде не горит. Фигурально выражаюсь.
All I'm saying is that he seems very
Он сейчас делает что-то неловкое. Дурак.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
Не надо.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
Ты серьезно не можешь
That's
просто...
how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
Нет.
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
Мне страшно, люди. О, вот сюда. Воду сольем.
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
Good, good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month.
Мне жалко птичку. Руфус, ты...
You almost have me
Ooh,
convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Руфус!
Grandma, you worry about the silliest things.
Хватит опровергать все слова нашего лучшего друга Дока.
Perhaps I'm worrying unnecessarily. After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Бедный Джантон.
Oh, Grandma Utz, as if that would be at all necessary.
Я точно не могу никуда сбежать. Возьми огонь в руку.
Can a person really change so much?
Хватит,
It's very simple.
дурак.
Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
Можно забыть.
What if he suddenly blows?
Believe me, those days are over.
Блин, игра, почему мне страшно? Делать здесь любое действие. Это начнется тысячеминутная эпопея. Вот что мне делать теперь? Вот так. Это еще есть.
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Куда ты его?
Promise.
Туй.
Then I should apologize.
Он убил его.
I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
Птичку убил. Руфус, ты говно.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way.
gonna-
But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Руфус, блин, ну потушил бы хоть огонь. Птичку угробил.
By the way, what's that funky smell?
Мне страшно.
Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
Мне уже дали этот.
An apology is about to be... You'll see, I will go...
Stop it, Rufus. The only thing you will achieve is a spectacular suicide.
Don't panic. I've calculated everything.
Ну, блин, ну отойди, тебе же сказали. Веришь, гильотин. Ладно.
Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Пальцы убери. Вау, красиво, зрелищно. Дурень, блин. Говорил
Doc,
уже.
Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Darn it, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And whoop. Oof. Perfect body control, as always.
Я сейчас его уроню. Газ. Да, в газ кинь.
It's already broken enough.
Это и так сломано, дальше некуда. Что можно сделать? Есть вариант.
Very clever. I'll simply solve the problem through a process of elimination. Doc will be proud of me if he isn't decapitated in the next few seconds.
Ага, отлично получится. Что еще можно? Можно в воду.
I could hit that with a well-aimed toss, but that would just trigger the guillotine. And somehow, I doubt that Doc would still be in the mood for thunderous applause.
Так.
Very clever. I'll simply solve the Doc will be if he isn't decapitated.
Это уже было.
Very clever. I'll simply
Я
if
просто
he isn't
перетыкиваю
decapitated.
варианты. Только увидел фейерверк.
Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of there. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade, should it?
Естественно, не повлияет, Руфус. Оно... Он его в карман...
That tickles.
Он в карман насыпал, а оно перетекало. Ну давай, Руфус, в команду.
With the right momentum, I could catapult the black powder into the air intake of the bellows. Easy and totally realistic.
И что остается?
Light the fireworks, as then they will create enough spin to catapult me directly to Elysium. At the halfway point, eagles will start to fly alongside me if my sketch is correct.
Ха-ха.
Save Doc, or go to Elysium.
А, у меня даже инвентаря сейчас нету. Ну вот и что делать, скажите?
Huh. Doc, I have to find some way to get him away from there before the water boils away.
Мне кажется, по закону жанра вода будет.
Huh. Doc really picked a... I have to find some... Doc! Doc! Wake up! Oh.
Блин, что сделать надо? Может нажать...
If the black powder reaches the flames, it could ignite the gas. And then... there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction, whose outcome is very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked! I saved Doc!
Правда, сломал у меня, наверное, пару зубов выбил. Вот и вода вступила. Она даже вытекла. Все. Ё-моё, Руфуса жестко вырвало. Ё, Руфус жесткий, конечно. Просто такой полетел. Действительно больше похоже на... Буль-буль-буль. Руфус, блин. Он наконец-то ее разрезал. Бедный Руфус, мне его даже жалко немного. Хотя как можно жалеть такого пустоголового Там же Клитус сидел. Мне
Мне
кажется,
Rufus.
снаружи это выглядело неожиданно.
Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big, filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited.
I have come to save my planet.
Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders, so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius.
Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it.
That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic.
The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in.
But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal?
There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I
Goodness.
can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been
Опять он
done.
всё
It's a
переворачивает.
habit of his.
I'll fix it. Don't worry.
You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive.
Он
the
всегда
fall.
выживет.
No. No, this isn't right.
Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
Давайте посмотрим пока на план, который мы видим. Ё-моё. Рубус прикольный. Рубус себя нарисовал. Ё-моё. Ах ты ж, ё-моё. Сказать, как Рубус смог починить катер-бота? Не. Объяснить последующую невероятную цепочку событий? Не. Рассказать, как Руфус нашел молоток. Рассказать, как Руфус совершил потрясающий маневр. Рассказать, как Руфус ульнул пилу на Элизиум из рогатки. Избавиться от Клитуса.
I won't let that underhanded traitor take Goal to Elysium.
Давайте просто.
Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
Все, у нас остается 3 всего. Что это? Это Клитус, это Клитус тоже. Что это?
That looks like an ejector seat. Huh, there's still dust on the label. A shrink ray. That's even better than an ejector seat. Wait, there's more dust. Awesome! A bear! That's my favorite so far. Huh, must be the ejector seat after all.
Ну давай, нам больше нечего здесь смотреть.
If I'm interpreting the label correctly, this is the button for the ejector seat. I'm what's best for Goal.
No, don't!
Ha! Nothing. Why? I wonder if... Uh-oh! No! Goal!
You idiot!
А почему вы?
Goal! No, 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 no!
You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow!
Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you!
Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here?
I'm coming, Goal! Hang in there!
Where do you think you're going?
I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus.
Cletus! No!
Cletus!
Честно, не слышу.
Ah!
Боже, это лицо Рубуса на улыбке.
Oh dear, what have I done?
Франц.
I still can't believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat. He often falls, but he always lands on
All the others. I know. What is that noise?
Она в воду. Блин, на воду падать больнее, чем на
don't be
землю, потому
silly.
что вода не
If that were gold,
впалывает.
the next we could expect.
Вода не сжимается.
Rufus?
Rufus.
Ouch.
Ауч. Рufus'у, по-моему, вообще насрать абсолютно на все. Ауч. У меня вопрос. У Аргононцев что, нет доступа к Элизиуму? Мне кажется, у них обязан быть доступ на Элизиум.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff. Acknowledged, Chief Blaster. Anything else? Are there no new instructions? We can start the countdown now. I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust Red Sea before we blow up the entire planet. I see, Bailiff. Stop interrupting me. I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him, but as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand? Yes, I do, Bailiff. Cletus is going to succeed. He will convince the Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And, if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings, so get out! Out, I say! Yes, sir. Where the devil is Cletus?
Просто поспишь немножко. А вот и Клитус. Хотел бы сказать, что... Стоп, что я хотел сказать? Блин, я уже забыл, что хотел сказать. Можно сказать, мы прошли пролог.
Only the most epic tales feature cruel depictions of saw blades crushed into cable boat walls. The attempt, though a blunt stunt, affected goals and planned, but surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sun, the best was yet to come. For the end of part one seemed a little too coarse, and to a man we'll send him to attend a second chance for a decent happy ending. A grand fling with dancing and booze and so forth.
С танцами и бухлом. Слава богу, что это не моя концовка с танцами и бухлом. Так вот, что я хотел сказать. Ах да, я хотел сказать, что как-то тупо, что аргононцы, судя по всему, не имеют контакта с Элизиумом, судя по тому, что я понял. Они как бы летают по планете, но они же взорвут депонию, они как бы должны с Элизиума это все делать. Нормально, сломал себе пару костей.
Doc? Huh. We seem to have docked. But where is everybody? Huh. A note from Bozo, that old pirate.
Хватит! Я скоро сам его прибью за эти пираты, бог за... О, сам забрал.
Good morning, Lazy Bones.
Lazy
Doc took Gold to his office. Huh. Finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada, yada, yada. Blood from her ears.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. You can find me in the tavern. Tavern? Now that sounds promising. Huh, there's something else. Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help. Why can't they ever manage without me?
Блин, действительно, говорят же все, что Руфус какой-то вонючка. Скажем вот так. Найти мастерскую, помочь. И... Просто замечательный план. Тупой, как я. В некоторые моменты. Особенно, когда мне это... Ну, давайте начнем по порядку.
I would love to claim that I don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia. Blech, slimy. Oh, that is disgusting. No, I've had it. I simply do not belong here. Wait! What's this? Hey, that's my old anchovy bait. It's still good.
Ну, естественно, он не мог протухнуть. Ё-моё, это тот, который мы в позапрошлой серии, или в прошлой серии мазали фосфором и светили фонариком. Так, что мне, братан?
The floating black market is in the middle of the rust-red sea, far from the cruiser routes of the Organon. That's good.
Могу с ним как-то повзаимодействовать?
I can't leave here, not without gold.
Окей, потрогать я здесь больше ничего не могу, так что уходим. Пока навсегда. Ну, да. Что это страшно. Кажется, у меня игра немного вылетела. Да, люди, у меня немного произошла ошибка.
I guess I'll go see Doc
И она вот
first.
сломалась.
First, I have to help. Can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit. I can look around the town. First, I can't have the old